And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. As Bonsai with the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too good. Cosmic's dancing. And squeeze it underneath. Because 6 goals wasn't enough.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Mitch trying to get the ball centered. Jay Guido on the backward to clear it as Risser pops it up one. Tries to go for the second touch. Will go beside Lee. Goes for the reset. Goes for the double reset.
Wow.
What a shot from Risser. A double reset.
How many touches there? 1, 2, 3. Insane play by Risser there.
I was working. It's about 1:30 in the morning, and my sheriff calls me. Your son Joel, he says, just so you know, he was in a crash and he didn't make it. That 2 seconds it takes to look at his phone, he veered off the road.
At that speed, you could easily travel the distance of a football field, just trying to respond to that text message. I know it's hard, but that one message can wait.
Your friends, your family, people around you are more important than that text. It's not fair to everybody else.
And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. As Bonsai with the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too Cosmic's dancing and squeeze it underneath because 6 goals wasn't enough.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Mitch trying to get the ball centered. Jay Guido on the backboard to clear it as Risser pops it up one. Tries to go for the second touch. Will go
Second
beside
touch is
Lee.
clean.
Goes for the
Third.
reset. Goes for the double reset.
Wow.
What a shot from Risser. A double reset.
How many touches there? 1, 2, 3. Insane play by Rister there.
I was working. It's about 1:30 in the morning, and my sheriff calls me. Your son Joe, he says, just so you know, he was in a crash and he didn't make it. That 2 seconds it takes to look at his phone, he veered off the road.
At that speed, you could easily travel the distance of a football field just trying to respond to that text message. I know it's hard, but that one message can wait.
Your friends, your family, people around you are more important than that text. It's not fair to everybody else.
And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. That's Bonsai with the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too good. Cosmic's dancing and squeeze it underneath because 6 goals wasn't enough.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Mitch trying to get the ball centered. Jay though on the backboard to clear it as Risser pops it up one. Tries to go for the second touch. Will go beside Lee. Goes for the reset. Goes for the double reset.
Wow.
What a shot from Risser. A double reset.
How many touches there? 1, 2, 3. Insane play by Rister there.
I was working. It's about 1:30 in the morning, and my sheriff calls me. Your son Joel, he says, just so you know, he was in a crash and he didn't make it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday, February 25th. Here we got our League of Legends match against Marquette College. University of Marquette.
Righty.
Let's just take a look at the lineups here. And we've seen Brock go Darius quite a few times already. We know who's good with Darius. Just taking a look here. What is interesting that I haven't seen yet, Mora being jungle. Freerin looking like mid lane. Maybe that's bottom lane? I'm not sure. But should be interesting to see Mora jungle.
Hearing them talk a little bit before about shaking up some of their roles. So hopefully this is for the best, and I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Start the gameplay. Give us a second to get the scoreboard and everything set up. Alrighty. We start. We've got 4 people pushing bot lane.
All right, they're probably gonna hold up in the river bush. Say we know the BSC team pretty well here.
Oh, they're already meeting.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So Freerin is going bottom lane.
Oh,
Our support
already getting a battle.
Support is nowhere to be found.
Jinx is getting ganked hard.
Can we flash away? We don't need to. Okay.
No, tower's already on it. Oh,
Wow.
Jinx was super low. And then Lulu's there to support.
The trade there. I don't think anybody gained any advantage there.
No.
This is just
Minions haven't even, or aren't even past the first towers yet.
just some early sweating going on in the game.
Well, I guess if you can get an early lead in kills, it can help build that momentum that you need, both in physically getting that momentum, but also morale-wise. You get early kills, and you feel pretty good about that.
Yeah. Darius going against Malphite up there, and that's a combination I see all the time. And I think I've talked to Brock before. He hates playing against Malphite. It's always so slow for him. He says it's just a back and forth constant.
Well, if he's played against it so many times, maybe he's got some strategies. Alright, just some CS farm. Oh.
We're seeing an engagement here. Nautilus.
And Jinx is dead.
What?
First one down.
I didn't even look. What just took all that damage off of Jinx there?
Jinx got, let's see, grappled and then just absolutely
I was gonna
drained.
say that must have been like a lucky critical hit somewhere.
Darius trying to run away. Diana's just getting some hits on
Doing
him.
a gank. Here we got Shaco coming in for a gank. Are we getting Kai'Sa in here? We might get the Kai'Sa, but Shaco gonna go down as well.
The trade, but and gets away from
A little
Nautilus.
late flash, not needed there, but still.
The Nautilus could have taken it.
It probably could have, but I think the Nautilus would have gotten down from the
From the tower.
Jinx. The Jinx as well. No, the Jinx would have chased him down to
Fair.
finish.
Porting away now.
A 1-2 kill trade here.
Crazy going on. CS seems to be about on par with both. At a crazy lead. I mean, bot lane, on the university side is actually going pretty crazy. We're seeing about a 9-point lead right now.
Yeah, hopefully that's not going to get too far out of hand here as the game goes on. It looks like the Cho'Gath and Aurelia in the middle, they're just pretty steady, neck and neck so far. Seems like they have the same amount of health. Jumping down, Jinx trying to get some pokes onto that Nautilus there. Nautilus jumping onto Lulu. Grappled Lulu, and they are targeting Lulu here. Lulu's having a hard time getting away. I'm always seeing this in the bottom here, that they focus on the tank a lot. They gotta focus on the DPS there. They want the tank to be attacked first. You got them playing defensively on the bottom lane there. It's just seeing how aggressive they've been playing. You're gonna have to do that. We did see
Cho'Gath
the
is
enemy
dead.
jungle,
Shaco going after Soul.
and I like seeing jungle gank like this.
Yep.
Cho'Gath coming in, maybe a little bit too far
He's getting
now.
a little too cocky, yeah.
Yeah, we do got enemy jungle coming in on Cho'Gath. They're
Yep,
flashed on.
and dead.
Lulu also going down here.
Unfortunate.
The gank did not work out in BSC's favor.
BSC is now down 1 while Marquette is up. Quick look at economy. We're seeing about a lead on Marquette's favor. Of course, that can
Down the line is just a CS lead for Marquette. Except now Brock coming up ahead.
except for top lane.
Yep, that
Top lane
just
is
happened
seeing
now.
A bit of
And that CS lead's probably coming in a couple more deaths on the people they're playing against there. That little 1 minute downtime.
yeah. If you're dead, you can't be CS.
Nope. Brilliant Soul just right outside the tower range, aggressive on the Cho'Gath.
Earth.
That is
Earth
the Earth.
Dragon?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Earth Dragon. The
So,
Mountain Dragon Nation,
Drake.
sure,
Yeah.
same thing. Which I believe, what's that buff do? Give him a little bit more defense. That correct? I could be wrong on that.
Right.
Some action in mid there, but the camera flipped away before I could see what's going on. We are getting them away from the Void Grubs there. They probably did see some kind of gank coming up on there. Coming back on there, maybe they're trying to double up on the gank here. Yeah, there is a ward there, so they're not fooling anybody. I do like seeing the Shaco coming up and the CS here in the jungle. Neck and neck with the enemy jungle. Enemies does have the dragon, but we do have one Void Grub on them, with the 2 still remaining. And then we got to jump Darius Dragon into Malphite. Malphite
running away. I just looked it up. Mountainous Drake. Armor and magic resistance.
Okay, so a big defensive boost there.
It starts at 5%, and depending on how many mountain drakes you kill, you can get 5% each time. So right now, we're looking at them having just 5% for right now.
Gotcha. And they are going to clean up the Void Grubs there, getting all 3 early on. That should help put them back in balance here,
Definitely going to help with felling towers.
at least on the objectives.
right there, just trying to get some damage off on Nautilus.
Let's focus on the Kai'Sa here. Ignore the Nautilus. The Nautilus is not doing nearly as much damage as the Kai'Sa does.
Kai'Sa's more squishy.
That's right.
If you can get the Kai'Sa down, then you can hard focus.
And some big damage from Darius here on the Malphite, slowing him down.
Ooh. Marker on him doing
But
damage.
Brock is smart. He knows to play this game is just slowly just get the CS lead on them, and you will eventually win your lane.
Oh yeah.
Not sure what they're doing. I think they're just playing the wards there, making sure they'll never get ganked again. That's a split there from Jinx. Might have screwed him up there.
Might be able to get away.
Not quite.
Not quite, yeah. That Kai'Sa was the one who got blessed. Ooh, just kind of trading hits with the Kai'Sa, not really doing a whole lot of damage right now, which makes sense as just a support.
Focusing the abilities on the Nautilus there. I don't think they should do that. I think they got to focus on the Kai'Sa.
Well, I think it was just more of a spare tactic.
I see.
Trying to do damage. Is that Jinx was far away and wanted to protect. That makes sense.
We are.
Oh, Nautilus doing some pretty big damage on.
Maybe the Nautilus is doing a good job by being a big target for them, but
Oh yeah.
here
That's what
is
he's trying to do.
Shaco should be able to take down the Kai'Sa there.
Jinx dead again.
And it's
Darius
going away at the good time we want to see that. Are we seeing Darius clear up the Malphite there? Gonna be taken down too.
Unfortunately.
Shaco cleans up the Nautilus there. Now we got Shaco versus Diana. Still got Lulu up. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Lulu's pretty low though.
Shaco doing the best he can to get out of there.
Gets
Such a
defended by Lulu.
great
That was
Lulu.
clutch.
That's what a shield from Lulu there. This was Rocket League. That would be an epic save.
Malphite trying to go after Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath playing safe and smart here. Now did Aurelion and Malphite switch lanes? Is that what I'm seeing here?
That's kind of.
I guess Malphite said, I'm done with Darius.
Soul is still in the base. Cho'Gath going after Malphite.
Oh, huge tower hit for Cho'Gath
Yeah,
there.
that's
2 tower
amazing.
hits. Very good play
That's
from
half his
Cho'Gath.
health.
Malphite's going to think twice about diving again.
Trying to play safe around bottom lane, but get those hits are going to be especially since she's been killed, what, 3, 4 times? Jinx, yeah, died 3 times.
And it's been about a 2K consistent gold lead for the Marquette College. And that's been remaining since the beginning there. So BSC doing a good job not having the game fall too far out of reach.
Oh yeah, that's definitely winnable.
Absolutely, especially when you're seeing the Brock on the top lane there, just farther and farther separating that CS lead.
Void, the second round of Void Grubs have
And
spawned.
that was a crazy jump there on you, Jinx. I don't think there was anything
That was a
to stop that there.
jump. That's
They're just picking on you there.
Darius going after Malphite. Darius is a level lower than Malphite, but still able to. I think still able to put down a fight, especially since the Malphite is about.
Notice here that you're seeing on bottom lane, they're putting them wards in the bushes down there, which is not where their problem's coming from. They are getting ganked. You see the enemy's got the wards completely blocked off there. If only our team could start doing that. Maybe that would help them out on these ganks.
Malphite's super low. I think the damage over time is going to kill him.
Crazy
barely
Shaco comes in to
Shaco.
clean it up.
Crazy play.
Nuts. Diana coming in. Too late for you, Diana. Atlas just missed his grab. getting emoted by the Jinx there. We're gonna see the first tower fall.
I think there is
No.
one. But Darius. Oh, Shaco and. Yeah.
Jago Clone doing major aggro there.
He's
This Aurelion Soul. Okay,
Wow.
there it goes.
good
Another
job
kill
with
from Aura
that,
there.
Yeah.
Now, just about the kill lead going on.
Now the
Bottom
lead
turret
has
going.
fallen to. And
Now, bottom tower, is that gonna fall? Can't see the health. But gotta be close. So yeah, top and bottom tower just with the sliver of health left. Malphite. Yeah. I was gonna... And he did build himself tanky, this Malphite, it looks like.
Yeah.
Not sure what that second item he has there is. I know the first one's Mormog's armor. I've never seen that before, but Mormog's armor doesn't give him that much defensive boost, just his health and
Darius is without his move. Back up a little bit.
see, I wonder how much gold Darius got right now. I'm not seeing any damage going off on the Marquette's team. Now I'm finally seeing the turret keeping Diana alive.
Lulu's dead.
How are they getting out of this alive?
Darius will go
Bottom lane, they did the right moves there. It's just you can't do much when there's three of them tower diving. Yeah,
Oh, jungle's coming after. No, that's
Keiko hopping on the Rift Herald right away as that spawned.
Darius super close.
Does that Shaco coming in
goes
to help?
and Tries to help.
I
But
think there's
he's
an
getting
enemy
killed by
Kai'Sa. Shut down, giving them 500 gold. 3K.
3,000. Yeah. Just trying to run past the Nautilus, but it's not working as he's
Gonna flash over the wall.
Yep.
Got there. Was that Jinx's ultimate? We just saw there do barely any damage. That's gotta be just disheartening.
Nautilus and Diana going after it.
Ice Drake, maybe? I'm not sure which kind of Drake that is. You're probably right to the Hex Tech.
Jaco coming in. Yeah, Hex Tech.
I couldn't tell you what that buff is, but
Take a look at my handy dandy
my
guy.
guess would be ability cooldown.
Ability haste.
Pretty good. That is the Rift Hail there, yeah. You think they're going to use it on top, bottom, or middle lane?
Everybody's kind of migrating towards mid.
I think top lane might be a play.
Kind of what I was thinking because Darius is so adamant that
And-
those towers down. I'll have to see because their whole team is just fast pushing.
They do get to stop this mid push somehow, and it's just-
Shaco's trying to do something, but he can't. You got 4 of them.
See, the Nautilus is forced to retreat there with the low health, but you still got so much HP and defense on that line
Malphite
there.
versus Darius.
We know Darius wins this fight. Malphite had no idea Shaco was there, but now he does. We are seeing the CS lead come back more balanced for BSC's way.
Still about 20 to 30 off, especially our jungler.
I was gonna say our jungler started to fall apart, but the jungler was getting kills while the Diana wasn't. So and they are jumping on that Nautilus there, and I think they got the Nautilus here.
That's a 5.
I don't know how
that.
but look at that Malphite coming in, taking out the Jinx. In the middle of
Everybody's just
that.
getting attacked. Attacking. It's crazy. All
They're doing a very good
Shaco's
job.
trying to run away, but the Urel soul leaves him with.
Marquette's doing a very good job targeting champions.
Icon.
Yeah, they went Jinx, Shaco, then Shogoth. That turret does half damage.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you know?
Malphite could.
If they knew,
Yeah.
and they need a lot more wards in their jungle if they want to get up. They used their Rift Herald? I'm not sure if I saw it. Alright, we're getting an Otacon battle. Figuring out the wards there.
Are in arcs around him.
Hmm.
Draw them out. They get a few kills off.
I think they're just hoping to... They're going to take out this Kaizo before. That's going to be huge.
Shaco's dead.
Kaizo guesses correct on the Shaco clone. So wait, what a play. Taking out the Jinx too. I don't even know what's going on here. Crazy damage going on.
Just
We're getting about to the point where it's almost a 10k gold lead for Marquette. Shaco taking out the Kaiser. Which should be huge gold. Yeah, 700 gold bounty for Shaco there. Shaco, we don't know. Nice snipe from Jinx there. It was actually about a second away from actually stealing the dragon too. And we're looking about just shy of 25 minutes into the game here.
It looks
Marquette
like
does have towers destroyed all the way up to the inhibitor there on the top lane.
Top lane, yep. Just one more tower in top lane.
Middle lane's
For
looking the
BSC.
same as top lane for
Yeah.
BSC. Yeah.
Just trying to push all lanes to their camp, basically.
Are those pizza awards I'm seeing there? Pizza Pirates in the chat there. Do a little emoji for us in the chat. I just had some Nardello's pizza today. That's why I'm in such a good mood. Malphite running away. Missing the W there.
Fight.
Jump back
I
in.
mean,
This is going to be neck and neck.
Yeah. Cho'Gath
Ooh.
getting the kill.
Was that one of Cho'Gath's ability that just erases him? I'm going to say it was like an instant.
Top lane. We'll go to BSC. Jungler. Usually for Marquez. Far as mid lane, huge.
Out. Yeah, 70.
40 lead for bot lane.
No, the supports you want to compare the assists there, which we are seeing a difference.
Oh yeah, 15 to 3.
And that,
Jinx is dead.
what just happened?
Isa just did her.
Can Kai'Sa just teleport on people like that? I'm not sure what her abilities are, but that was wild to see. That's the fastest I've ever seen a champion go down. Got
Barely see that one on their bot lane. So I thought they were at level 6.
oh yeah, I know I see
Yeah,
it.
it's
And that's probably to do with the how many times
How
she's
many
died,
times
how
she's
long
died,
she's
yeah.
been dead for.
deaths, 0 kills, and 3 assists. That is probably Cho'Gath versus Malphite Part 2.
Getting big.
Cho'Gath will get some
Just
decent hits on Malphite.
huge damage from the Cho'Gath here,
Yep.
but doesn't
Diana
coming
some
in,
huge
and there's a
damage, and
third one
Cho'Gath
coming
is
in.
dead.
Look at that. Malphite just tanked that turret.
Yeah.
That wasn't doing anything. His build is... I want to know what that second item... That's different now.
Yeah.
It has a different item now.
Probably an item.
The Warmog's armor, and I know the Thornmail. Just straight armor and health. That blue item.
Get the second Hex Tech Dragon, which will make it 10% as far as
That is right. Yep. Ability speed or ability cooldown and attack speed.
Ability, haste, and attack. Reach, especially because most champions are very much melee.
Brilliant Soul. Middle lane against 2 there. Gonna be jumped down in a gank from the top jungle if they see.
Yeah, Soul and both super tanky and super.
I was gonna say they must have had a 6th sense because they were running away as soon as I said that.
Some banter.
Jumping in here
Oh,
big.
yep, everybody's dead.
And it just doesn't look like we know who to attack. And at that point, when the Darius is down, you chug. That's all your health that you have there, and going in on the Nautilus. Nautilus just tanking turrets. We're gonna have a little bit of time here between this game and the next game to see hopefully what BSC is gonna do different. I don't know if they're gonna have the same kind of team comp.
Probably gonna try to do something.
I did like seeing the switch ups here. I did like seeing Mora in jungle. I think she was showing a lot of promise there. But now we will wait here for a minute between the first and second game. Stay tuned, guys. And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. As Bonsai, what the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too good. Cosmic's dancing and squeeze it underneath because 6 goals wasn't enough.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Mitch trying to get the ball centered. Jaggy, though, on the backboard to clear it as Risser pops it up one. Tries to go for the second touch. Will go
Second
beside
touch is
Lee.
clean.
Goes for the
Third.
reset. Goes for the double reset.
Wow.
What a shot from Risser. A double reset.
How many touches there? 1, 2, 3. Insane play by Rister there.
I was working. It's about 1:30 in the morning, and my sheriff calls me. Your son Joe, he says, just so you know, he was in a crash and he didn't make it. That 2 seconds it takes to look at his phone, he veered off the road.
At that speed, you could easily travel the distance of a football field just trying to respond to that text message. I know it's hard, but that one message can wait.
Your friends, your family, people around you are more important than that text. It's not fair to everybody else.
And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. As Bonsai with the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too good. Cosmic's dancing and squeeze it underneath because 6 goals wasn't enough.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Mitch trying to get the ball centered. JG though on the backboard to clear it as Risser pops it up one. Tries to go for the second touch. Will go beside Lee. Goes for the reset. Goes for the double reset.
Wow.
What a shot from Risser. A double reset.
How many touches there? 1, 2, 3. Insane play by Rister there.
I was working. It's about 1:30 in the morning, and my sheriff calls me. Your son Joel, he says, just so you know, he was in a crash and he didn't make it. That 2 seconds it takes to look at his phone, he veered off the road.
At that speed, you could easily travel the distance of a football field just trying to respond to that text message. I know it's hard, but that one message can wait.
Your friends, your family, people around you are more important than that text. It's not fair to everybody else.
And that's in?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our second game in this best of 3. We will be seeing a couple, actually I think the entire BSC roster changed. Except for Cho'Gath. Yes, Cho'Gath was. I knew that one for sure.
Okay.
I think the entire BSC team changed though. I'm a creep. I don't belong here. We had a couple of tech issues there and a little bit of tech discussions about what we're going to do about the hardware. But here we will be going into game number 2 now. Cho'Gath getting some early harass onto the mid lane rise. As an early jump there onto BSC there, Freerin will get one. Freerin will go down though. There'll be 3 kills for BSC. Already early on, a very solid lead for them. I didn't make predictions this game. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go top lane wins for BSC. Bot lane really depends, seeing as who they're going against, so I'm going to give it to the Amumu. But it's going to be tough for both teams, really. Mid lane, I got to go Ryze. And bot lane, okay, I'm kind of cheating right now by looking at the CS numbers, but give me Kai'Sa and Nautilus.
Twitch, isn't it?
Yes, for BSC that is Twitch, yes. Playing Twitch on Twitch, crazy. Malphite's low there. Cassante will be able to kill under turret. I can solve it. Okay, we will be sending to Goat there as we're going to try and figure out how to make this stream look less choppy, so stay tuned.
And that's in? No, it is not in, apparently. As Bonsai, what the most epic save I've seen this year. Risser, I'm sure, with the goal. Of course. Why wouldn't it go in? When has it not went in? Guy has 1,000 boost, apparently. Don't even need... I don't even know what that move is, guys.
Yes.
They're just too good. Cosmic's dancing and squeezing.
Alrighty, and we are back. Should have resolved most of the issue there. For some reason, our game was not doing too hot, so we did have to drop the graphics quality. But I mean, honestly, I hardly noticed a thing. It looks exactly the same to me, but...
The only thing I've noticed is the shadows aren't as clean.
Oh no!
Other than that, you can see a bit of blockiness in the shadows. But that looks like the
oh
same
yeah, no, now that
character
you're mentioning it,
models.
I do kind of
You
see it.
That looks like the same character model.
I mean, BSC here, shockingly getting a very early start onto the Golden Eagles.
And seeing 4 kills, you would expect more than about a 1k.
Right.
I'm not seeing. We are seeing kind of a 20 PS lead in mid and bottom lane there.
Santa and Malphite there, just playing a little poke game in top side, waiting to see who jumps on the other first. Yes, yes, small indie company, Rito Games. Twitch now here, collecting a very large wave in bot side. Angry bee, indeed. I get a fight here, Malphite versus Cassante now. Very boring, much tank.
That teleport player ability, you can teleport on enemy champions.
That is one of the summoner spells. So, like, you know how they have flash and they have
Yes,
smites? That is a
gotcha.
summoner spell.
I see.
Yes. They made the teleport function differently now, but it used to just take you from where you were and then drop you right on, but now there's like a travel time for it. But we're gonna get very few kills topside just because of this tank battle.
This is how it was last game too.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just neck and neck until one of them gets ganked. We had Diana there for the gank, but Malphite just probably gonna barely get away.
Amumu does look to gank topside though with Rise, teleporting him in.
Triple gang.
But Cassante might just be too dangerous as he pushes Amumu under tower.
That's going down.
We'll get one on the Amumu and make it out alive.
Only Brock could pull it.
Diana now looking for a counter gank, jumping onto the Malphite. Does miss her ultimate though.
Nautilus does get a grab on the Twitch there.
That's quite dangerous. Yumi has to probably hop off now.
Yumi uses the E, saves the Twitch.
Yumi able to heal. Does keep Twitch alive
Jumps
just barely.
off to take some of the shield and hopefully some of the aggro. I think it worked there.
They do got to be careful about a dive here though.
Dangerous game right now.
Yumi does have ult in case they want to try and counter the dive, but
Twitch has enough health.
I think he's recalling a little bit too close.
There it
Here comes
is.
the Yumi ult out though.
Really get stuns on anybody though.
Does put enough shield and health onto Twitch though to keep him in lane. I think that I remember. This was a long time ago. I don't know if it's still the case, but Rise was always horrible in like ranked. Like even in anywhere from Iron to Masters, he was horrible. That's the word I was looking for. Except in pro play, where he was absolutely broken.
Hey, when I played the game early on, this was before ranked play, before ELO, Rise was one of the main ways to play.
Yep. And then they nerfed her to the ground, but because of his ultimate, that is just so strong in the pro scene.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, he has a W ability that goes and splashes between enemies, correct? Or did they change that?
I don't recall. I don't play Rise.
I was gonna say, I think one of the things it had an ability that would go and bounce between different minions and enemies. Now, when you only had 2 different champions there, it would just bounce between the 2.
Oh, it does.
Damage.
It does a little bit right there.
Gotcha.
Not infinitely, but like 6 times or so.
Yep.
The biggest problem is balancing that ultimate, the ability to teleport your team. You basically give them a free unleash teleport as a summoner spell, but to your entire team as long as you're near them. So that was just so hard to balance in the pro scene. Rise basically takes a large AoE circle around him, like think a Mumu ult size, and just teleports them to his choosing location. Anybody inside, friends, enemies, get teleported there. Nautilus now Amumu there for Golden Eagles does start to come down. They do have vision of it though. Amumu and Nautilus able to land all of their CC onto Twitch. Nothing Twitch could do about it. He can't play the game. As Yumi will get away under turret safely, jumps onto Diana. Diana might look to 1v3 here. I don't know if she can do it. She will just hold turret now. Cassante looking to snowball his lead. Golden Eagles will probably start dragging here. Diana might try and go for a Miracle Steal, but I don't know if she'll be able to get it. She does not have wards to place there, as it will be freely given to Golden Eagles.
Old Rise Q, his Q ability scaled with mana, so that was one of the things insanely good. And also, yeah, they changed his ultimate ability.
Yeah, that was why he was broken in pro play, was because of his new ultimate. Sorry, I had to yawn there, but Amumu does land his Q. Both Qs on a Cho'Gath. Only lands one of his E though, as is now backed off by Diana. Rise there trying to get the farm that he can. Yumi and Twitch. Cassandra there jumping onto Malphite. Hasn't ulted yet. And won't need it, as he will be able to solo kill the top laner without using his ultimate, while Malphite did have to use his. FE player, they're trying to snowball his lead. As the Rise harass mid lane is showing to be too much for Cho'Gath to deal with. Amumu there just dump onto Diana.
I think Amumu wins this battle.
Both of them do have ults. Diana using hers there.
Forced to retreat.
As we pan to this epic ward clearing bot lane. Diana Cassante will look to push the tower. Will they get first turret? Doesn't look like they will. They'll back off for now. Could definitely come back and get it later, though. Might try to go for a dive here, but Amumu is one of the most dangerous people to dive on, as his ultimate into CC is absolutely brutal. Twitch trying to hold so they don't get first turret down. BSC will hold it for now. It comes a race. Who gets first turret, top or bot side? It'll be a big factor in deciding who gains feats. Big feats of strength battle up here. Can Twitch hold this bot lane? Crowd control being just too much. BSC starting the top side turrets. It will go to BSC. That will give them feats of strength as well. I don't know why as the casters we don't get to see it, but they have gotten feats of strength, as we can tell on the scoreboard there.
One down. Bottom tower goes down as well.
Sante barely able to make it outside out to his own top turret. Diana will try to look to hold the top turret against Malphite. Malphite debating on diving as he's an AD. Here comes the Amumu, though, to dive with him. Amumu Q misses, but Malphite will just do it himself and taking almost no damage from the turret.
Sante coming down the bottom. The Amumu there. Is he going to chase? No. We're going to see Cassante take out the Malphite here. I don't see anything coming from the Malphite. They kind of forgot about him there.
Another top side kill there for BSC. Trying to make Cassante carry as strong as he can.
Now, 9-4 kill lead and barely a gold lead for BSC.
Yeah. That is always tough.
It's very possible we see them actually lose the gold lead here.
I think we can point that, though, a lot to the bot lane right now. I mean, Golden Eagles Kaisa having 60 more farm than Frieren.
The jungle, I'm sorry, the middle lane came back against the Rise there. That Twitch.
I think BSC's game plan here is to just not let Kaisa farm and not let her rotate freely. The more he can suffocate her.
Taking a dangerous path here.
Cho'Gath fighting Amumu. Cassante there to jump on top of him, though. That should spell death for Amumu. Amumu forced to ult. We'll try to kill Cho'Gath. Yumi ults, though, will protect.
All the craziness is happening. Twitch is deep behind enemy lines.
Cassante at super low HP, though, not backing there. Does give a shutdown to the Rise.
What happens? Look at this Twitch running from bottom jungle to top jungle.
2-to-1 trade, but after you
up.
take bounties into effect, it kind of went Golden Eagle's way.
Running into Malphite. How unfortunate.
But in the end, the gold almost never changed.
Nope.
After that whole fight, nothing changed.
See BSC get a little bit more dragons.
So you having to decide here, do they want Dragon or Rift Herald? They do see that Golden Eagles are on Dragon. It looks like they will try and fight this, though. Most of BSC
that dragon right now,
having their ult up won't be able to fight for it, though. Was not able to get the bot laners there in time.
Cho'Gath looks like it has way more health than that Malphite there, eating away the health.
Cho'Gath and Cassante look like they've swapped, as Cassante's now done his job top lane. He wants to be mid lane to get more roam potential. and switching Cho'Gath at the top lane to allow him to farm a little bit more. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that that a recent patch is actually gonna make lane swapping worse. It's actually gonna arguably hinder the players for doing it, but there's the Rise ultimate just pulling him all the way across the map.
That's very new. Ultimate there. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
It's new to you. He's had it for a long time.
I could see why people don't.
Mora will be able to take down the kill on Amumu, though.
Sante, unsure where to go.
Sante doesn't have to play super passively now as he doesn't have the bounty. We'll try and jump onto the Rise. Not able to get his ability off those. Now they should pick off the Diana as well.
Unfortunately going down.
Kaisa forced a flash by picking up a second kill. As BSC will now look to take topside. Topside's Rift Herald. The Otacon does spawn topside, so congratulations to those who bet on the topside spawn. You have won my channel points. We will make that payout at the end of this match, or at the end of this game, not the match.
Board clearing the jungle here from Diana.
Let's go!
Best thing to do in this game.
Cassandra there to protect his top turret and get some free farm. Oh my gosh, Cassandra got so damaged there, he might have to recall.
Yeah. No mana.
Yep, so low mana, so low HP. Malphite and Amumu there looking topside. Are they going to try and go Otacon or are they going to go for Cassante? Looks like they're trying to go for Cassante first. Malphite does hit his poke. Question is this going to be enough? I mean, best case scenario, they force him back. I don't think they get a kill on him here, though. Diana trying to make some help, but Ryze and Kaisa are able to get there quickly, as now they're fighting Otacon. And it looks like the opponents will be picking up Otacon.
Not without bottom turn going now.
They will be able to take the topside turret for Golden Eagles.
That Kaisa is just a menace.
Yeah. I want to... Huge shout out to the Rise, though. I mean, they're almost at 10 CS a minute now. Kaisa trying to follow suit. As now we see Golden Eagles starting to catch up and actually further their gold lead. Sorry. Almost to the sum of 2,000.
500 ahead.
Yeah, about. And when you reach that 3,000 mark, that's when it becomes very difficult to make a comeback from. So BSC trying to prevent that. Now here's the thing, the numbers I'm giving out are for higher ELO gameplay. Me and my Iron 10k is comebackable because it's Iron. But Nautilus and Diana will find each other in the bottom jungle. Nothing will come of it though. Cassante, though, those look to help the Diana in support. We might have a bot side jungle fight here, looking to get there before Dragon's up.
See a dragon fight here between BSC and Marquette?
I mean, they have to. Marquette here, that's last till they get Dragon Soul. That'll be their 4th dragon, so BSC has to contest it here. Question is, will they be able to get onto the Rise and Kaisa? They have to ignore the Malphite and Nautilus. They will be jumping onto them. Cassante does go onto the Amumu. Rise is able to get one. Kaisa gets one. They're not able to focus down the Kaisa. Nautilus gets one. Rise gets another. Kaisa gets another kill and a complete perfect team wipe there for the Golden Eagles. Very brutal fight, and now we've completely blown that 3K gold mark out of the water and are pretty much at 5,000 now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, still possible. I mean, bounties do come up for BSC there, but... Wow.
What do you think it is? Is it items? That counter what things?
I do not know, but...
Malphite's doing the same exact build he had previously. Log and then Thornmail.
I don't know how much I know about this game, but does Diana usually build Riftmaker?
I haven't seen BSC play Diana. I'm not too sure.
Because I thought she was more of an assassin playstyle. Riftmaker is someone you go on like a Mordekaiser when you want to be in the fight for a long time. But maybe she does. Maybe that's strong on her. I don't really play Diana. I haven't seen her much in my lobbies.
I want to see a Gwen jungle on BSC's team. I played against that on mobile this morning. They,
Dang.
I don't really. I beat
As now, with having Marquette getting Baron buff, and with this gold lead of over 8,000 gold now, I expect this to just be cleanup, but you never know. BSC might have something in their bag to make a comeback.
bomb the Kaiser. Next after that.
Yep. I mean, if Cho'Gath were tanky enough, he could technically one-shot Kaisa, but I doubt Cho'Gath is at that point yet.
That's something where he does damage based on his HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
He executes enemies relative to his max HP.
Gotcha.
His max HP. So, the tankier he is, the more damage his ult does. Sorry for the delay, but thank you, whatchamacallit, for the 4th month of a Prime subscription. As Golden Eagles now, Marquette will be crashing top lane, getting 3 kills. Yumi and Twitch do come back up. Cho'Gath is going to be another while. Will Marquette be able to close out this game here and now? The jump onto Cassante, just able to do too much CC, not letting him play the game.
They're just tanking these tower hits again.
Twitch will go down. They're too tanky. Tower is doing nothing to them. Will they fountain dive?
Well chase him in there.
They won't fountain dive. Rise picks up 3.
Goth missing the W.
And Kaisa will be able to get the turret. Rise gets 4K there, and that will be game. Game number 2 in the best of 3 does go to Marquette, and that will be the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's near 10 p.m. Thank you all for watching, and have a great night. Get some Nordellis pizza tomorrow.